I absolutely recognize that there's a time and a place for in-person interaction.
There's a time and a place.
There's simply no replacing it. And even if it costs money, it's worth it. It's good to be in person because it builds trust and it allows you to brainstorm in a way that's just difficult to do virtually. And it just mixes it up, somehow deepens the bonds that are between us. And yet, when I reflect back on my corporate life, I think of all the things we did to build team bonding, and I just cringe at the thought.
It's very awkward and cringy.
And I was the guy who's coming up with all these ideas.
It was you all along.
Team bonding activities that US employees have experienced at least once. First of all, I would sort of chalk this up into a couple categories. One is ideas that get people together using food, potlucks, holiday events. If you're going to get people together, food is always a great driver. These are events that people ultimately end up being somewhat indifferent about, but at least they got fed.
At least the food was good. Huh?
Then there's the things that show up as important, like workshops. I think this is the rare circumstance where the trainer has established a higher rate for an in-person meeting, and the client wants to make sure that their employees show up. Then there are all the rest of them: icebreakers, brain teasers, personality tests. It's just so awkward. I think there's actually something to be desired in the way US employees come together. And you could probably throw out a bunch of these and really focus on company retreats. While they're expensive, they're more valuable and they bring an experience back home with them they might not otherwise get.